Joining us now, an insider, Eric, who was part of Antifa for 10 years. He's disguised himself to protect his life. All right, so Eric, how'd you get roped into the whole Antifa thing?
Hey, Jesse, how you doing? It started when I was young. I got in through working with different groups like the ARA, Cop Watch, Food Not Bombs, when that punk rock movement and stuff when I was younger, growing up in Seattle. Probably about ninth grade or so is when I started.
What'd they have you doing in ninth grade?
Mostly recruiting, working with youth, getting, and just going out, spitting out the message. And the thing is, too, a lot of people get into it because they want to, so, there's an error, especially when you're younger, that, you're out here and you're doing something, and that's very appealing.
So was violence like the core mission of the movement?
At that age, I thought it was a perk, yeah.
So you got a kick out of it?
Oh, for sure.
And that's kind of how you recruited, like, hey, come join this crew. We're going to have some fun, get into some trouble, blow off some steam.
Oh, absolutely. Because you're young and you're idealistic and you feel like you don't have a lot of control in your life. And, so if you can go out there and make yourself a hassle, then that's better than being an anonymous kid.
That's true. So, I mean, what kind of violence were you guys getting into? Like explosives or vandalism?
Oh,
what?
Yeah. So it would have been about ninth grade or so. Get on a few years. Growing up in Seattle, we had those the riots in '99, and yeah, I was ready to go, man. I had little Molotov cocktails in my bedroom and a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook that I had photoshopped or photocopied at the time from a friend of mine's older brother. It was just at the time, and like, oh, this is just a good time. And it's only later on that you get more involved with the ideas, the philosophies, the direct action ideologies that go deeper into later on becoming like a full-blown anarcho-communist and syndicalist.
So what does that mean? What was the ideology? Full-blown communism?
I mean, a lot of it is, these are accelerationism. It's not the slow march to the institutions. It is, we want this and we want it now. And one of the reasons that I got out of it is probably around 2014, 15, we started seeing groups come up to Seattle and Portland from California, and they were much more like, hey, you better get in line with this, and if you're not, there's consequences and there's pressure.
So you were being forced to take violent action or else you might have been hurt?
Oh, not only that, but there was pressure, there was ostracization, things of that nature where, you might get into it, say, like, because you don't like bigotry in the music scene. And then later on, it's, you're going to adhere to these tenets and you're going to say and think these ways. And if you're on the fence at all, silence is violence, and your comrades are going to become a problem for you,
Well, I'm glad you got out when you did. And you're pretty brave to come on the show. And thanks for sharing this with us. You don't hear a lot about this. It seems like such a tight-knit crew, and I'm really glad you're okay. Thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you, Jesse. Have a great night.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.